good morning. In this week's Kids at Home lesson, we are looking at a passage in the Bible where Jesus talks to his disciples and he tells them, and he tells us, you are the light of the world. Now wait a second, you might be thinking, isn't Jesus the light of the world? But Jesus says in this passage that we, you and me and all of us, we are also the light of the world. And he says some things about what we should do if we're the light of the world, and some things that we shouldn't do to be the light of the world. And so I brought a candle with me and some matches, and whenever I do something with fire, I like to remind you that if you want to try this at home, you must do it with a grown-up. This is not something that we can do without a grown-up. So I'm going to go ahead and light this candle. And you can maybe see that flame. My candle is lit. The light is burning, right? And so you see that light, and this is not a dark room, but if this was a dark room, this candle, it would bring us light, wouldn't it? If it was dark and I couldn't see, this candle would help me to see, right? And so Jesus says in this passage that each one of us is the light of the world. We are the light of Jesus to the world. And Jesus says that when we are the light of the world, we need to let that light shine. We need to be light for other people, because when we are light for other people, we help them to see. We bring them brightness. We bring them that wonderful light that helps show them the way, right? The way to Jesus. And so Jesus has a couple things that we shouldn't do with our light. And so one of those things is Jesus says, don't put your light under a bowl. I have a pot here, right? But can you see my light anymore? No, it's underneath the pot. It's no good under there, is it? Is it going to bring light to the room? Is it going to bring light to other people? No, it's completely hidden. So I'm going to take that back off. Jesus says, don't hide your light under a bowl. And so I brought another bowl, kind of like a vase here, and it's see-through. Because not only should we not put it under a bowl, because then you can't see the light, but something else happens if you leave the light under a bowl for long enough. So let's watch here. And in fact, I'm going to speed this part up just a little bit so that you don't have to wait and wait for what's going to happen. But watch the flame here. The light went out. All of the air that was underneath this vase, the light needed that air. And when the light ran out of air, out of oxygen, it couldn't be a light anymore, and the candle went out. When we hide our light, when we cover up our light, is our light doing what light is supposed to do? No. So we need to let our light shine. Because here's the thing, when we let our light shine, whoops, I am not probably the best demonstrator of matches. When we let our light shine, not only does it bring light to the people around us, not only does it brighten the way, but it also lets us share the light so that others can also have that light. So I hope this week you'll check out our Kids at Home lesson, learn more about this passage, learn more about what Jesus is saying when he says, be the light of the world. I hope you'll check it out. I hope if you try this experiment, you'll tell me about it. I'd love to see how it goes. And that's it from me. I'll see you next time. Have a great week. Bye.